Welcome back, everybody, to Inside the War Room. Today, we have
Logan,
TJ,
and Tom.
And also myself.
Today we are going to be ranking all 32 NFL teams in a tier list for the upcoming season. It has to be agreed upon which tier the team goes into.
In this tier list, we have 6 different tiers ranging from F to S, F being the worst and S being the best.
Let's get into this, guys. This is going to be interesting. All 32 teams, look, people get triggered from videos like this, especially whenever we say bad things about their teams. Look, hold your jockstrap for a second and just suck it up, okay?
It's going to happen.
Exactly. If you think we're wrong, let us know why. You don't got to dislike the video. Just drop a like for us, you know what I'm saying? Come on, we're coming out with multiple videos every single week. By the way, subscribe if you haven't already.
Please.
This is a new passion for us, and all your support would be appreciated.
For sure.
All right, first team, Tennessee Titans. Guys, get your rankings ready.
I'm ready to go. I have a weird feeling that things are going to get really spicy in this video.
That's what we want.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's not only what we want, that's what they want.
3, 2, 1. Boom.
What do you guys got?
Ooh.
A, B,
Okay.
B.
What do you have?
Interesting.
I was stuck between A and B.
I'm also there.
Their defense is
Is-
what makes me hesitant on giving them an A.
But you still gave them an A.
I did because their offense, dude.
Derrick
A.
Henry.
Defense wins championships.
You're right, but
That is true. That is true.
So does offense.
Well,
Well.
they have.
you picked B, TJ. You picked
Yeah.
B. So you're kind of more on my side, right? Or what?
Dude, I'm right in the middle. Like,
yeah.
Derrick Henry, all the receivers. I mean, the defense is the...
Okay. The Titans secondary is not that good. Like, defensively, they are average at best. That's why it has to be B. If they had like a couple
Dang,
other, like
you know
if they had a
what?
better cornerback, like I would put it in A.
Kind of want to go B.
B.
Mainly because I think Derrick Henry, 2,000 yards last year. To do that again, back-to-back seasons, or even to get that many
Right.
touches, I think he might go downhill a little bit this year, I think.
He
See,
might not
I
have
feel-
to do as much though.
I feel like with the threats of all of the wide receivers that they have now, especially going
That
into the
is true,
season
too.
with Julio, I feel like
Exactly.
Derrick Henry might be butt naked out there, to be honest. There's not
They
many
could.
people that could
It could be.
cover him with all of the wide receivers that they need to do. I'm looking at the AFC, and I'm thinking there's not many teams that I would put above the Titans. So that's why I put them in an A tier. There's only maybe
That's facts.
2.
And their division's pretty poop.
Yeah.
So they'll probably have a pretty good record for
Yeah.
sure. For sure. I mean, I'm okay with you guys putting it in A tier. I was closer.
It was tough. I was between
Like
A
I'm
and
kind
B.
of at like a B plus ish range.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty much going to round my answer up to an A.
Okay, so
I
it's
go
gonna
A.
be A.
I
It's
forgot
gonna
about the whole Julio thing.
Yeah.
And
As long as he stays healthy, man.
They have
Yeah.
4 major weapons on offense now.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
The only thing is I'm hoping that people aren't buying into too much hype about
Oh,
them.
I agree.
Like it might take a little bit of time for them to gel in the
Well,
beginning of the year.
that's-
We'll talk about that in the future.
Yeah.
yeah, well. All right, so A tier.
all right, the next team we got are the Miami Dolphins.
Ooh. You know what's awkward? I did a tier list on my YouTube channel, and I forget where I put each team. So I'm going to contradict myself so many times.
So go look at that video. Make sure you compare. Leave all the things that he changed in the comments down below.
3, 2, 1.
Boom.
I went C
C.
tier.
F.
Wow.
What?
I think
What'd
they're
you
going to
put?
suck.
What?
Wow.
C. 2 C's.
Their
and
defense
D.
is good.
I was stuck between.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but
F. Dang.
who was it? Xavier Howard? or
Xavier
whatever?
Howard.
yeah.
He's not happy there.
Yeah, I know. But don't you think he's going to want to perform
Yeah.
to get that big
And I think
paycheck?
their offense. I don't believe in Tua at all.
That's why I gave him a C.
At all.
That's why I gave him a C also.
Dang.
Who's their running back?
Miles Gaskin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dang,
He's
you
kind
guys
of
really gave him a
meh.
C?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Their
their
defense is-
roster is stacked, actually. Like, they signed Byron Jones last year from the Cowboys. They have Xavier Howard. So, like, their cornerbacks are super good. Their wide receiver core, like, Will Fuller's out right away, but they drafted Jalen Waddle. They have Devontae
true.
Parker.
Yeah.
They have, what did I just say?
In my opinion, their division isn't that great anymore. I mean,
Nah.
truthfully, I feel like they
That's
could
true,
win the
yeah.
division.
What was their record last year? Does anybody know?
7
good.
something, I believe.
Like, they are probably, like, a
know.
mid-tier team.
Yeah.
So, they could probably win 8,
I know-
9 games, which
I know
is
they
C
were-
tier to me.
I know they were 1 game from missing the playoffs. I know that. So I mean, they were close last year, and they,
Yeah,
like you
I would
said,
bump
added
them
some
up.
weapons.
F might have been a bit aggressive.
So, now we have 2 Ds and 2 Cs.
I don't know, dude. Just
The Jets with Zach Wilson, I don't think they're going to do much of anything.
Also, you can't count this in, but they're trying to trade for a little quarterback in Texas.
Deshaun Watson. Yeah.
If they got him. If they get
If
him,
they got him, that would be a big
A
That's
tier.
huge.
Who is currently benched in Houston. So
I would move them up to A tier if they had Watson. The roster around the quarterback is pretty good. I would actually be. I couldn't even imagine putting him in D. I really
I
couldn't.
kind of agree with
I'd be okay with C.
Yeah.
C tier.
Yeah.
C tier for the Dolphins.
Up next, little division rival, Cleveland Browns. How you guys feel about the Browns?
Man,
Let's get those cards ready. All right, everybody reveal them in 3, 2, 1. Bam. A tier,
Nice.
easy.
A.
B tier from
Ooh,
Joe.
That's going to make it an easy A tier for the
That's
Cleveland
A tier.
Browns. They're the best team in the division this year. Baker Mayfield, it's
On
his time to
paper,
shine. Defense is crazy, dude.
Nick
Myles
Chubb.
Garrett, I hate him, but he's freaking
They do,
so
they do have
good.
one of the best offensive lines.
Oh, man,
Good
dude.
running game. We'll see what they do with Odell, though, man. They did not have chemistry last year. And
Yeah.
when he got hurt, they did pretty good. So
Yeah, but, oh, man.
they are
They're-
good. They are a good team. I hate to say it, but they are a good
It's a young squad. People have been hyping them up for 2 years now, and I knew it was going to take some time, and I think now is that time.
I agree. Last year they started to kind of show progression, and it seems like this might be their year.
Yeah, Cleveland Browns fans, get excited.
team. Yeah, honestly.
Easy A. Next up, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars coming in with a stud quarterback.
Well, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean him. I'm sorry. I'll take that back. I'll
Let's
take
wait.
that back.
3, 2, 1.
Bam. F.
Easy F.
F.
D for Joe. 2 Fs and a D.
I like Trevor
I don't think
Lawrence.
they're going to be that bad. If Trevor Lawrence is okay, they got James Robinson. I don't know. They drafted a good receiver.
Yeah, you know what? Dang.
I
know.
don't think they're going to
Don't they
be
have
F.
Bad coaching staff though, like terrible.
They just got a new
Like,
coach. They got Urban Meyer. I mean, the division they're in, I think they could be better than Houston, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Oh, man.
I don't hate.
Joe, you just
the
switched
team
me
that
to a
much.
D. It's just hard to make a team that had the #1 overall pick
I know.
anything better than an
I
F.
know.
Right.
but-
Without proving anything.
I mean,
Exactly.
their first round pick did get hurt for the season.
That's what I was looking
ETN.
at.
But like James Robinson, man, he's a stud.
Yeah.
He is. He was good last year.
Losing their back with that, Clemson chemistry, I thought that would kind of,
Yeah,
put a little bit of dirt into Trevor Lawrence's, first season. But
I, know.
I
I
think you are
compare
right.
them to Washington, Houston, man.
I'd go with D. I agree with
Oh,
that.
D.
D.
Mainly because Texans are in their division. That should be
Yeah.
2
That's right.
dubs.
Yeah.
And they could beat the Colts. They beat the Colts last
Yeah.
year.
I was thinking Titans. I didn't even think about how
Yeah.
bad the Texans are going to be this year without Deshaun.
Next up, we got the Lions.
All right.
3.
We ready, boys?
2, 1.
1.
Yeah, there should be no.
F.
Come on,
Yeah,
now.
that-
Come on.
No debate. Move on.
One of the worst freaking franchises ever. Like, I feel
Oh,
bad.
God.
Their coach is a joke.
Yeah. I mean,
Nice like that.
hey, look, they don't know how to win. You get rid of your quarterback that's been there for, 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
It's freaking over. You
Hey, they
lose
got Jared
Galladay.
Goff.
For Jared Goff, yeah.
Goff isn't the answer. He'll be a backup halfway through the season if he's
They're-
lucky.
They're clearly hoping for a clearer future.
That's top 3 pick.
All right, next
Okay.
up.
All right, next we got the Minnesota Vikings. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Zazing, C tier.
C tier.
C.
B tier
B.
for Joe, really? A
I don't
B
know. I like
tier.
their offense a lot. Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, Kirk Cousins. Though,
I was gonna say.
Hey, that's what
Not
it is.
great.
Hey, shout out Kellen Mond. Get ready for him.
But I like their defense too.
Yeah, they have Eric Kendricks. They have Everson Griffin. Like, their defensive line's really good. They signed Patrick Peterson, I think. He's kind
Yeah.
of old, but
And they have who's their safety? Harrison.
Oh, yeah, Harrison Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, they got some older guys, but, like,
I just don't
Their
believe in Kirk
divisions.
Cousins.
Well,
they always disappoint. They
you're
find a
right,
way to
you're right.
disappoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minnesota Miracle.
See,
So it's going to be a C for the Vikings. Up next, former Super Bowl champion of last year, the Buccaneers. Boys, what do you have to say? 3, 2, 1, bubbing.
S tier.
That's an S
Tier. TJ puts them in A. Reason? They're not the top tier team this year?
they kept that whole defense or the whole team intact.
Yeah.
They kept every one of their starters, which is unfathomable.
Defense insanely good. Offense
Devin White, man.
good.
I freaking love Devin White.
Yeah.
I see S tier as Super Bowl winning team, and I don't know if they're gonna do it back to back.
I mean, that's
hope
fair
not,
enough.
but-
That's fair enough.
I just
but-
don't know. I just have my doubts about, and Antonio Brown's on the team, that automatically brings it down for me.
I
Yikes,
get
you
that,
can't
but I
say
hate to
that.
say it. I do think he's going to have
I think
a
so, too.
solid year this year. I hate to say
I-
that.
I'll go up to S, like they're okay in S, but I just have my doubts about him. That's all.
One thing that not many people remember, they didn't have the best regular season at all.
No.
Now, that might have just took them time to, like, really get the chemistry together with, but they were not, like, people were questioning at one point whether or not they're just going to make the wild card.
You're right, 100%. But last year, I doubted them, and they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I can't doubt them this year again.
Can't
like
doubt
you
Tom
said.
Brady, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they got to figure it out, though. It's just hard to not do this, you know?
You're
It
right.
is.
As much as it pains us all to do.
All right, first S tier.
Next up, we have the San Francisco 49ers.
Ooh, interesting one here.
Let's show them in 3, 2, 1.
Boom.
I went C.
A,
Big
C.
B.
ABC.
Wow.
C tier.
Dude, this is, wow,
I think-
everybody's going places.
I do think Trey Lance is going to start eventually. So the fact that they're not going with him to start
Oh, dude, Trey Lance is probably going to start by week 4 at the latest, in my opinion.
That's
good.
I think that is what's going to happen, but I don't have too much faith behind Trey Lance, to be honest. I don't know if he's going to be the NFL caliber quarterback that people expect him to
That's
be.
blasphemy.
Their division is tough, dude.
Yep.
Yeah,
You got the
but guess
Cardinals,
what?
Seahawks.
But guess what? They're the best team in their division, and I just said it.
Oh, no.
You know 49ers fans, you know.
Oh,
Hot take.
man.
Hot
No,
take.
they're
I
not.
think-
They're not.
With Trey Lance, they are. Listen, the amount of injuries that they had last year that set
Oh, it
them
was
back,
insane.
You're right.
it's crazy. Like, every single week, it's either a running back, it's their quarterback, it's Nick Bosa, somebody else on the defense. These guys are back, and they're ready to rock. Their coach is one of the best in the league right now, if not the best in the league right now. I'm a believer. Tough schedule. Don't care. I'm saying A. You guys think otherwise, though. So
Dang, to put them at A, they're like Raheem Mostert, Nick Bosa, like they have big names, but
George Kittle,
I mean,
Yeah, he's coming back.
Brandon
off the
Ayuk,
bench.
Yeah,
Debo
but the
Samuel,
fact that,
come on
I don't
now.
know, the whole QB
good offensive
thing.
line.
I would go up to a B, but
I love their defense. Like, they're stacked there. They're stacked. But I mean, obviously, I think we're going to be settling with a B for the 49ers. It looks like.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Here we
Oh,
go. The
man.
Falcons. This is his team. We're about to probably cut up on them, but we'll see. Maybe not.
3, 2, 1.
Boom. D. Wow, he did
What'd
it
you
to
put?
himself.
C.
Joe put a C.
Now
So
listen. I'm
say
sorry.
it.
Go ahead.
Say it. No, you say it. Go ahead.
So the Falcons, that's my favorite team. I live and die black and red. But last year they disappointed me so much. They blew so many leads. I'm so excited for the new coaching staff coming in. I'm so excited for Kyle Pitts coming in. We lost Julio. Our defense isn't that great. I hope that we live up to the expectation I have in my heart. But if I'm being real, if I'm not playing favoritism, right now going into the season, I have to give them a D.
It might have got a little bit easier though because the Saints lost Drew Brees.
That
I
is
feel like
true.
they're getting the same
And the Panthers
tier,
have Sam Darnold.
and the
Like,
Panthers are like a no answer. So like, I could see the Falcons like
getting a
7 or
wild
8
card.
wins.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll make the playoffs, but like 7 or 8 wins.
We do have a very easy schedule, which is going to help us a lot. Just going into it with, like I said, all the factors that went into last year, I couldn't count on them to win a game. We would be up by 30 points, and we go into the halftime, and I would be like, we're still going to lose this game.
Curious how the run game's going to be with Mike Davis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
kind of
he's
an
going to
older
actually
guy.
be a very big factor in us actually succeeding in offense. I feel like he's going to do a lot better than
So I
Todd
feel like
Gurley.
if your offense can click,
It's the defense that worries me.
Can I ask you if you
Yeah.
think that Calvin Ridley is going to be a true number 1 and be able to shine without Julio Jones?
I do, actually.
Okay, I
Julio
agree.
was hurt a lot last year, and he was our number 1 receiver out there, and he did pretty well. So I think he's actually going to live up to the hype, and I think he is going to be an easy number 1 wide receiver.
Okay, and you have D also.
Pretty much.
You're just not a believer. How many wins do you think they're going to get this year?
I agree with you, like 7, 8 maybe.
Okay.
But
I mean,
I don't know. Just after watching last season, every week Logan being so disappointed, and I mean they did blow like insane leads.
Hey, you
which-
remember that Cowboys onside
yeah, that's
kick?
exactly what I was just thinking of.
man.
Does it get
Dude,
worse?
man.
I don't know.
I went outside and destroyed a bucket with my fist.
I wish there was footage of that. Okay, so where are we going to conclude here? What are we going to say?
It's up to you guys. I would go up to C because I think they do have the potential, but going into it right now.
You know what? I think I had D actually in my main tier list, so I'm closer to D than anything else. So we'll put them at D. Plus, it's your team. You know best. You know.
All right, up next, the Baltimore Ravens. Another
This is
division rival.
Pretty easy for me.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
3, 2, 1.
Almost spoiled it.
Oh, no.
Oh, what the heck? That was an F.
wrong.
That was an
Everybody
F.
see that?
Dang, there you
That was
go.
wrong one. I'm sorry.
All said B.
The
B.
first one, everybody agreed upon.
Hey, that's the first one.
Awesome.
There's
So
that.
I'm not going to lie, I was almost thinking C for them.
Oh, I
Their
don't know.
running
Yeah.
backs are banged up. Lamar Jackson can you pass the ball, dude? I don't know.
They were trading away players.
I know.
Yeah.
And I don't. Yeah. Okay. My main
And
thing.
the rookie receiver is hurt for a few weeks.
Yeah, they just don't have receivers. Obviously, Mark Andrews got the new big contract. I don't know if that was the best call.
I don't
know.
I
don't
like him.
know.
I like him.
You're a Mark Andrews
I
guy.
like him.
So, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, running backs are banged up. Lamar, don't know if he could pass the ball.
Yeah, you're making me kind of want to get out of this.
He doesn't-
to be honest, and we all agree.
Okay, we can't do it. We're gonna put Baltimore in B. We might be cutting up on them a little bit too much,
Their
but just
defense is still good. So I mean,
yeah. But even then, they're not what they were.
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
And until Lamar Jackson can freaking throw that ball, dude,
Yeah,
I've seen the one
agree.
clip of him in training camp of him throwing a ball. They thought it was a highlight. It looked
Yep.
like a duck floating in the air. I'm like, ooh.
One playoff game does not secure anything for me. You know, I still think he's up in the air if he's going to be able to pass and be a successful passing quarterback.
I agree.
Possible third best team in the division, maybe.
It's possible.
Sounds crazy.
Kind of what I was leaning toward.
Probably a playoff team though. All right, what do we got next? We got the Chicago Bears. Interesting here. Feel like I know what you're gonna go.
Really?
Yeah,
You want to say it?
yeah. I
Okay.
think you're gonna say D. Wow, my good. Hey, Logan, good job. Oh, he says D.
D.
I say C.
Oh. Why did you
Man.
go C?
Okay,
You a Justin Fields believer?
I mean more of just getting a new quarterback in there that isn't what they had last year, aka Trubisky and who was it? Nick Foles. Was it Nick Foles last year?
Here's the only thing. They're starting what? Andy Dalton is their starter right now?
For now.
Why? I know it's for now, but man, that does
I think they
not
have a
give me
tough week
confidence.
one matchup there. They might want to just get him, make sure Justin Fields doesn't get like rocked his first week, lose all of his confidence.
But when's the last time you heard the Bears do anything?
They made the playoffs last year
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, but did they win?
with their quarterback situation.
And did they win?
David Montgomery, hot. That man is a dog.
Yeah, they got.
He was good.
You got Khalil Mack on defense. You know. Oh yeah.
Listen, Darnell Mooney, wide receiver. Allen Robinson, one of the most underrated wide receivers.
Yes,
And
he
dude, they
is.
have the Lions in their division. They have the Vikings. I think they're better than the Vikings. Maybe I mean they're close. They're close.
I don't know about that.
They're close. Hey.
I stick with D.
I stick with D.
Dang man, I don't stand behind that, but I guess it's going to D.
Maybe it'll prove us wrong.
Hey.
We'll look at this at the end of the year. You know.
Anyways, the Bengals.
Another division.
Ruh-roh. 3, 2, 1, ba-bang. We got a D.
D.
I was thinking F, but
So
I kind of believe in Joe Burrow a little bit. I'm curious how he's going to be off his injury.
Yeah.
They didn't
a
address
big
the
mental
offensive
thing.
line as good as they should have.
that's why
That's
I
a
went
big
F.
no-no for me.
So and again, preseason does not matter jack squat to be honest. But
Yeah, Jamar
Joe
Chase, very concerning.
I believe in Joe Burrow. They took Jamar Chase with their first overall pick when they should have addressed the offensive line to protect their future stud quarterback. And again, preseason doesn't matter. You know, he could come out and he could be the rookie of the year for all we know, but that wasn't promising. That wasn't promising to see.
TJ, I heard you have some strong convictions about Joe Burrow. Would you like to share it with the people?
Bust.
Yikes. Hey, I mean, maybe. You never
Hey,
know.
where was he the first season?
Hey, all it
I
takes
see
is
him.
another injury, and people are going to
the
start
sidelines
saying
with
it.
it.
So
He
just
got
remember,
killed.
you were the
He
first
got
one.
Killed.
I know. I literally all last season, anytime he grabbed the ball, I changed the channel.
He's not joking either.
They have T. Higgins there, right?
They have T. Higgins.
Tyler
they have Tyler
Boyd.
Boyd.
They do have
Dude,
they
like-
do have a bright future, but this season,
It's not their year this
They
year.
still got Mixon running back.
Nixon. They gave him a big
Yeah.
contract. With
Mixon's
Yeah,
him.
which
pretty
I
good.
think he's. I don't
think he's that good
He doesn't
either.
stay healthy, and like I'm not a Mixon fan.
The last thing I just want to say about the Bengals, they're not a winning organization.
No.
No,
They're not.
and their
Like,
division's tough. I mean,
yeah. At worst, the number 2 division in the NFL.
Next up, we have the Dallas Cowboys coming back with a fresh Dak Prescott. 3, 2, 1.
Flip them.
C. What'd you put?
C.
C. I got B. Man,
Why'd you go B?
I've got faith in the Dallas Cowboys. They are first off.
I
they're
made that
winning.
mistake a couple
yeah,
times.
you can never have faith in them.
I don't know. Dak Prescott's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zeke. Amari Cooper.
Can they stay
CeeDee
healthy?
Lamb.
C.D. Lamb.
Deteriorating offensive line.
Yeah.
And their
defense
defense.
isn't anything.
Ooh, disappointing. Disappointing.
I don't know.
They had a good pick in the draft on defense, but like,
Yeah. So it's the key is if they stay healthy.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing because obviously Dak got hurt last year.
Right.
And I look at their division though. It's like they don't have. I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
It's such an easy way in, but they
Yeah.
found a way to mess it up last
Yep.
year. And they've been messing up for the past couple years. And I will say, like,
Well, Dak was hurt. I mean, they went through like 4 quarterbacks.
but even
last year.
before that, though, they were underperforming.
You're right.
Bad.
Yeah, no, you're
bad.
right. Zeke had a very bad year last year.
That's their offensive line just getting old. They went from the best offensive line in the NFL maybe like 4 or 5 years ago to just super mediocre.
Yep.
And eventually they're just going to lose everybody and have to pick up new guys, new rookies. But I was going to say B. I was, but the fact I tried to back them up last year and they disappointed me and made me look like a fool. I will not let that happen again.
I
I'm
never
gonna
had
say
faith
C.
in the Cowboys ever.
And I'm just looking at the teams we have in the B tier, and I'm like, they're not
Right.
that caliber team.
Yeah. So
Chalk them up, see them down.
All right,
Oh,
up
boy.
next,
Hey, let's get this one over with quick. What do
we
you
got
guys say?
the
Real
Houston
quick.
Texans, eh?
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Ba-bang. That's an F.
Yeah.
F.
You want
Enough
to talk
said.
about not knowing how to win or ever knowing how to win?
hey,
Texans.
Tyrod Taylor, dude.
They did one thing right, and that's getting Bill O'Brien the heck out of that organization. But that is
Yeah.
not going to make any difference.
They're
this
set
season.
back so far. They lost
Exactly.
draft picks. They
Lost
lost.
players.
They lost all. They're going to lose their 3 best players: Watt, Hopkins, and Deshaun Watson.
Yep.
They lost Will Fuller. I mean, it's,
They have and Will Fuller, probably their 4 best players.
Yep.
Gone.
And they're benching the one player they have left, which again, we won't get into that, but
How about this? Let's go down the line. One word to describe the Texans:
awful.
disgrace.
trash.
Stinky.
This one here is so tough for
Indianapolis Colts.
This
That
is
is
so
tough.
tough.
Is Wentz healthy? You know, I don't need like.
me. No, he's
One
never
minute
healthy.
He's out. The next minute he's going to be okay.
You want me to follow my heart?
Follow your heart.
3, 2, 1.
Follow my heart. Hold on, boys. B.
Oh,
Their team is very good.
They got Jonathan Taylor. I think Michael Pittman is going to have a
Michael
breakout
Pittman
year.
is
Yep.
awesome.
Yep,
man.
their defense is fantastic.
Darius Leonard is so good. Like nobody talks
Their
about him. But
QB
he's so good.
situation is what is it?
That's what it is.
Questionable.
I do not believe in Wentz. I wouldn't put a dime on Wentz, dude. I feel like he's overrated.
Wow.
I don't know if he's overrated anymore, but I still kind of believe in Wentz a little.
I want to
could
see him
definitely
on a
toss.
different team.
Back with his old offensive coordinator, I believe it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So I want to see how he is gone from the Eagles. I don't know, but
I think he could be an average quarterback, not what he
Yeah.
was in his MVP season. All right, looks like we're gonna go ahead and have to meet at a C here for the Colts.
C tier.
up next, the LA Rams.
All right,
3, 2, 1.
show it. Do we have a
B
B?
tier.
Okay.
A. What'd you put?
Okay.
I was going to.
Eh.
I would have put him in S if the running back
Eh.
didn't get hurt.
That's exactly what I was gonna
Cam
say.
Akers.
They were my Super Bowl
Really?
pick if Cam Akers didn't go
Because now
out.
they have Henderson, which I mean,
He's even hurt right now
yeah,
too, though.
I know. So
Their defense is
defense is
pretty
good. Dude.
decent.
Matthew
Yeah.
Stafford on that team, I think they are going to be good.
Oh, I don't know. That's
What is it? You don't believe in Stafford?
yeah. I just.
Oh wow.
I mean, he is.
He's better than Golf.
He's just better. than
They got some
Goff,
good
yeah.
receivers, man.
I mean, it could take
We'll see how their
time.
chemistry goes.
It could take
you know?
time, and it probably will
Yeah.
take time. They might
Ladies
start
and
off
gentlemen.
slow. Uh-oh, he's doing it.
Oh,
Change.
Oh,
We just had
You
a
guys
change.
have persuaded me. I thought maybe, you know what, the running back situation is why I gave them a B. But their defense is pretty high caliber. Like
Defense is
you said,
good.
Yeah.
they have a good wide receiver core. And Matthew Stafford coming in is a far superior quarterback than Jared Goff. So I
tough
agree.
division, but
Hey.
I think they could handle it.
They have no choice but to be good this year because
Yeah.
they gave away their first-round picks for like the next 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think.
They
it's
have
6,
to
dude.
win.
I think
They
it's
have
a lot
to.
of years.
Yeah, no, like actually, it's like at least
I
3
know.
years
Yeah.
Wow.
from Jalen Ramsey and Matt Stafford.
Yep.
So
They're here to win now. They got to be in.
Got to go all in.
Let's run it up, boys. Up next, the Chargers.
3, 2, 1.
Reveal it. That's B, 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 and
Nice.
B.
baby.
All in agreement.
B.
I am. Good. Sorry. I am a Justin Herbert believer.
Shout
yeah.
out Herbie.
I'm a big fan of him. That's what I was going to
100%.
say. I have a lot of faith in him. I think Austin Eckler is going to have a banger of a year.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Herbie Derby.
Herbie
How much
Derby.
you say? B tier.
Good
How many
defense.
wins do you think they could pick up this year, TJ?
Probably B amount.
Like, you think they could get double-digit wins?
It's yeah, they could. I see it like an 8.
Their division's
Like an
tough.
8.
Like an 8.
Yeah,
An
they got
8.
the Chiefs. Chiefs
Really?
in their
Okay.
division.
Division is tough.
Raiders, Broncos, we'll see.
This is the up-and-coming team. Derwin James, Joey Bosa, both coming back. If they stay healthy, their defense should be nice.
All right. Up next, we got the Kansas City Chiefs.
All right.
This is Gonna be a 3, a 2, and a 1.
S.
S tier.
I grabbed the wrong
They're
card.
staying
Jeez.
intact, man.
Look at this kid over here. He can't get his cards in order.
But it's an S.
Whole team's together still.
Yeah.
This team is.
Offensive line, though.
Come on now.
They addressed it.
They did.
They added so many people on the offensive line, which is crazy to think that they had enough money to do that.
In my
I
opinion,
don't know how they do it.
I don't
They're
get it
cheating.
either.
They have to be cheating somehow, some way.
I don't know what the contract's like for Kelsey, how many years he has, or Hill.
Mahomes, 500 million.
I know.
500 million.
In my
They're signing
opinion,
people.
easily the best team in the NFL.
Yeah.
That Super Bowl last year, don't let that fool you. Their offensive line was hurting hard.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's
They
what it
had
came
nothing
down to.
S tier.
Yeah, they got rocked though.
They did.
They got rocked.
This team is, whenever you, in like 10, 20 years, when you look back at historic teams, this is one of those.
You're calling
teams.
this a dynasty.
Oh, yeah.
Multiple Super Bowls.
Yeah.
You
They
heard
already
it here
got one.
first.
It could be 3rd and 15. I'm like, they're gonna get it.
That's
Like
the
every
thing about
time.
them.
Every time.
Next up, we have the New Orleans Saints. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, TJ wasn't even ready yet.
Ooh.
Bam.
I am very interested in your D
D.
tier, Joe. Go ahead.
Jeez.
I mean, their QB situation. I mean, I don't know. Was it Winston
Winston and Taysom Hill. Don't forget.
Taysom Hill.
and
bro.
Taysom Hill?
Don't forget
I don't
about
know.
the Swiss
Michael
Army
Thomas
knife.
is out like half the season.
We're
maybe a little less
forgetting.
than half.
Oh, Jameis Winston has contacts now. He could see.
What about crab legs? Does he have those too?
No, not anymore.
I don't know. I think Tampa are going to beat them. I think the Falcons can beat them in that division.
I agree.
I don't think the Saints are going to do good this year.
I pretty much forgot about the Michael Thomas thing, so
Yeah, Michael Thomas
I'm
being
now
out
a
is
C.
huge.
Yeah,
All
that him and Alvin Kamara are their 2 key players.
Yes, and
right
that's
now.
why I put them at C. Alvin
Yeah.
Kamara is one of the best running backs in the game.
I
right
think
now, in
they're
my
going to be
opinion.
very bad, low in the division. So, we're gonna do well.
Consensus will be a C for the Saints. I thought they were going to fall off last year. They proved me wrong. They also had Drew Brees
played
then.
with,
Yeah.
he got
Like
killed.
18 broken ribs.
Oh, I know.
All right, boys. We got the Giants up next. I think I'm
3,
good to go.
2, 1.
Show it. D,
D
D,
tier.
D, C for
Come on
TJ.
now.
Come
Come
on
on
now.
Come on now, why?
Come on now.
Hold on now. What do you got to say?
Bro, you
Back
ever
yourself
seen
up.
Saquon Barkley's legs?
Yeah.
Treat.
In a
Say
cast.
Quad Barkley.
I mean, okay, that's the big thing. They're all healthy.
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones, bro.
Mr. Fumble himself.
Remember when he tripped from like a wide, like he was just running to the end zone and he just tripped?
Fastest quarterback in the league.
He is just developing. Last year, he was just getting his little baby legs off the ground. Wow.
He's been developing for a while.
Kenny
working
Galladay,
on
I'm
it.
concerned about his
Yeah.
health.
They have the players on their team that they have are so injury concerning.
Oh, yeah.
Barkley,
Yep.
Galladay,
Yep.
Shepard,
Yep.
Evan Ingram.
Yep.
They all get hurt all the time.
Yeah, but once you break a bone, it comes back twice as strong.
We'll see if that happens. Dude, I kind of like their roster. Like, I really do. They got a
Their
good
division's
cornerback they
obviously
brought
not
on.
the greatest, so, but
Yeah.
what was
We're going to go D. D for the Giants.
Yeah.
I'd like them better if they could stay healthy.
Up next, we got the Eagles.
This is a tough one for me, boys.
Shout out Eagles. 3, 2, 1. Show it. That's an F. That's an F. Bold
F tier.
prediction of the year. Eagles, no more than 4 wins.
I don't think they're going to be good, but I wouldn't put them in F tier.
I was on the verge of F, honestly. I'm not going to
Wow.
lie.
Jalen Hurts
Yeah.
ain't it. They can't figure out the running back situation.
Yeah.
They are getting old on defense. Fletcher Cox, just, I don't know. He's
Devonta
like
Smith,
34.
Maybe we'll see how he does.
And that's
Is
like
Jalen going to be able to give him the ball? I don't know.
I don't know. That's another team that you just think of, like last year especially. They find a way to get all their players hurt somehow.
Their defense isn't anything.
I mean, they just weren't what they once were, like years ago. Oh,
Oh, wow.
you said D.
yeah, you said D.
So, D.
It's going to be
Yeah.
a D for the
I
Eagles.
say D.
Here we
Sorry,
go,
Eagles.
baby.
Oh boy.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh jeez.
Man, do they scare me.
All right, let's reveal it. 3, 2, 1. Show 'em, boys. We have a B, a C, a B, and an S. Dang, how you gonna do that? That should be illegal.
All right, big concerns. Right now, though, TJ Watt, sign the man. Please. Do not hold out. Sign the man.
Hopefully
Please.
he's signed by the time this video goes live.
Their defense, still good, man. Still elite defense, in my opinion. Offense, Najee Harris, very excited. Think he's
Yes.
going to do great this year. The receivers, Deontay Johnson, Chase Claypool, Juju, they have the weapons. We got a new offensive coordinator. Hopefully they don't do that dink and dunk.
I think
pass
that was a big
trap.
problem last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a big
Yep.
problem. So if Ben could just sling the ball, they got a tough schedule, but man, I do have faith in them.
I do too.
So,
Yep.
got to go B.
I agree, B.
I was actually going to put them at C,
That's
but
what I was
then
contemplating.
they started trading for people. They got Akilla Witherspoon. They got the safety from the Raiders, Carl Joseph, kind of like him a little bit as a backup, and then Joe Schobert, my man, such an underrated linebacker. I don't even feel like they needed him, but they picked him up anyways, which shows that they're in win now mode, which is nice. They got maybe our last season to do it with Big Ben. It's gonna be so
What do you
tough
got?
though.
The reason I went C is because their secondary, in my opinion, is not that great. Their defense, I feel like, is very good, but the secondary is a huge concern in my opinion.
I'm very concerned about that myself.
Yeah. Najee Harris, I do feel like is going to be a huge upgrade for you guys, but I'm not set on the wide receivers. I don't know. Juju, in my opinion,
Wow.
he's
Chase?
the number one receiver.
Wow.
Chase Claypool, I agree with.
I think Deontay Johnson is going to have a bounce back.
Yeah.
And he's not going to be dropping as many
I don't
balls
really
this
think he
year.
had a bad year. I think he had a
He
good
just
year
dropped
last year.
passes. He did
Everybody
drop
just
passes.
remembers the
Yeah.
drops that he
I
had.
know.
I don't know if you guys want to hear it or I want to say it, but I don't know if Ben's going to be able to do it the whole season. I really don't.
That's my big
I do
concern.
get that.
So that's why it's a C in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's tough.
There's just too many question marks.
3 concerns. I don't think the secondary is great. The cornerbacks.
Yeah.
It's always been
Brand new offensive line. Everybody's young. Is Ben going to be able to trust them? And then Ben long term, maybe after week 10, can he keep the arm going?
Hopefully Najee helps him out. I mean, we had the worst or offense.
Yeah, we
last
had the
year.
worst.
So
yeah.
he was just slinging.
So having that extra layer should
So
help.
yeah, so give Najee some touches and
All right, so it's going to be a B for the Steelers.
B2.
sign TJ. God.
Up next, we got the Broncos. Let's give them a 3, 2, 1.
D. C. Wow.
DDC.
DDCC.
I think the offense could be pretty good this year.
Yeah.
I
But-
think Jerry Jeudy is going to have a breakout year.
But who's their quarterback?
Teddy Two Gloves.
Exactly.
I think he's better than Drew Lock.
I do too. And I mean, he didn't do bad in Carolina, in my opinion.
He didn't do great either.
No, you're right. He didn't.
He's just like that average guy that, in my opinion, should probably be a backup.
Yeah. Yeah.
They haven't been able to figure out their quarterback situation since they had Peyton Manning for a couple of years and John Elway. Like, besides that, they can't figure it out. You
Yeah.
can't win without a good quarterback.
Defense is getting kind of old. You know.
Yeah.
They
Von
got a
Miller.
rookie running back. We'll see how
Yeah.
he does.
Yeah, dude.
Javonte Williams.
I like the receivers. It's
There's
not
just
enough.
there's a lot of question marks.
Oh, there is definitely.
This
lot of
team
question
right
marks.
here was the hype team for last year.
You're right.
I didn't buy into it. I'm not buying in now. No way. Not going to do
I
it.
think they could beat a lot of the teams we have in the D tier, so I put it in C.
I
Mm,
don't know.
I think the Falcons could beat them. The Bears would smash them, in my opinion. Bengals could beat them. I think they belong
I
right
would-
there.
I get on to D. I agree with that.
What do we got next here, TJ?
We have the Green Bay Packers.
Wow.
3, 2, 1.
B.
Wow.
I was between B and A. I'm cool with putting them in A as like a B plus.
Yeah.
Like they're freaking good. They're gonna make the playoffs. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, Cook, Adams, Rodgers. I don't think Cobb's going to do anything, but they got
Aaron
him back.
Jones. Yeah. Zadarius Smith, so freaking underrated.
They're a
Oh
great
man, is
team.
that guy good?
They're a
They-
good team. I'm a little bit worried. Maybe some drama throughout the season,
Mhm.
maybe. But
Yeah.
besides that,
I feel like, honestly, though, the team's behind Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers being back, I feel like, yeah, the coaching staff might be iffy about it. And, you know, the owners might be iffy about it. But I feel like the team's behind them. Truly.
yeah.
That's why, I don't know. They've just been at that brink for so long. And, again, they're a good team. That's why I think they were right out of S tier, in my opinion.
Wow. Okay. All right, let's put them up at A then.
Next up, Carolina Panthers.
Let me know when y'all are ready for this
I am
one.
ready.
You got that ready quick,
Oh,
Logan.
yeah.
You guys good? Let's reveal it. 3, 2, 1. Got myself a D.
D.
These
And an
guys are poopy. Let me tell you. I don't
Wow.
believe in them. I don't. Sam Darnold coming in, I don't think he's the answer at all.
A lot of people do, not me
I
though.
don't think he's the
I
answer.
kind of
at
gave him
all.
a D because of McCaffrey. I mean,
That's all. That's
Where
all
was
they
he
have.
last year though? You know?
Robbie
that's
Anderson.
true. Well, my concern is Sam Darnold, though.
Yep.
But if Teddy could give him the ball, hopefully Sam Darnold could do something. I mean, Robbie and DJ Moore both had 1,000 yards last year.
Yeah. No, they.
I'm just trying to think. In my opinion, this is a Texan and Lions level team.
Yeah, it is. It
Ah,
just
they
is.
I think they're better than that.
I
but
think they
not
are.
far off.
I think
though.
they are. They're my second favorite team, and as much as I want to, root for them, they've messed up a lot, a lot. But
Yeah.
yeah,
D tier.
D tier.
D him up.
Next up, we have the Las Vegas Raiders.
A lot of D tiers, eh?
3, 2, 1.
C.
Boom. C.
I said D.
I said D.
C.
I don't know.
I think they're.
I think they're better than you think.
I don't know. Josh Jacobs hasn't been able to do much. They got Kenyon Drake as a backup now too, but I feel like they can't get like over the hump. I just feel like they're just kind of
They're
okay, but
always
they're not
average.
Yeah.
They're always average.
Oh, that's C. Yeah, you are right.
C.
great.
And
Yeah,
they beat.
they beat the Chiefs.
The
last
Chiefs?
Year. They did.
Yeah, that's.
They have
division,
Darren
no.
Waller, but
Yee.
I don't know.
yeah, I know.
Yee.
One of the best.
He's a dog.
Yee.
He's a
Out of
dog.
nowhere.
But I don't know. I mean,
I would be okay with C.
like-
I would be. Like I said, they just can't. It seemed like they've been average.
Yeah.
They just can't get over the.
I've heard so much hype about the Raiders. Oh, they're on the brink of it. Oh, they're on the brink of it. They could be the next good team, and they haven't done anything in life.
yeah. Whenever just like, hey, name me a very average team. Raiders.
And they got the Chiefs and the Chargers. It's not easy.
Up next, we have the Washington Red. Whoa.
Whoa!
Watch
Whoa,
out.
watch it there, pal.
All right, sorry. This is
Football
clearly
team.
outdated, but just try to get that past your
Bear with
memory.
us,
Don't
man.
cancel us. All right. Let's
3,
reveal it.
2, 1.
F.
Whoa!
What'd you put?
C.
Holy crap.
I was between.
They
C
made the
and D.
playoffs.
I know, and their defense is.
And they're in a
their
terrible
defense
division.
Is really good. But hold
And
on,
that's
they got,
very important.
Hold on, though. They got Fitzmagic as their
Yes.
QB right now.
Yes. They have Chase
That's
Young.
not the worst thing.
In my opinion, Chase Young is like the only. I get it's a huge part, but again, where's Khalil Mack at?
What do you mean? Where's Khalil Mack at?
D tier. And I feel like
Yeah, but
Khalil
they
Mack
have-
is better than.
Yeah. Well, I also don't think they should be in D tier.
I was between C.
Man,
I was
that's
between
brutal.
C and D.
You guys are ruthless.
I mean, come on now. They had to change their team name. Like,
They don't even have a name.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro! Antonio Gibson had 11 touchdowns
I was-
rushing. They have Terry McLaurin.
I was debating
good.
between D and F. I could not give him C. I could go up to a D.
They made the playoffs, and you can't convince me that they didn't at least have a little bit of a quarterback upgrade.
Fluke.
Yeah, but he's not. Yeah, he might do okay.
He
for
gets
a
it
little bit, but then he
done.
falls. No, he doesn't. For like a
gets it
few
done.
games.
Fluke.
A
Who
few
was their-
games, and he falls off.
Tommy, who was their quarterback that was in the
Heineke.
the playoffs?
Heineke.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, come on now.
That gives
Exactly,
you
and
hope.
they have upgraded.
Ah.
He has a
I
few
don't
good
have any
games, but why hasn't he started a whole season?
That's
Yep.
crazy. You guys are crazy. Okay, I
That's
guess
a
it's
D
going to
tier.
D tier.
D tier.
Football team fans, I do not stand behind this at all. This actually hurts me to look at them in that tier.
Hey.
Should not be there.
Hey, Fluke.
All right. Hey, if you guys want us to have a worst takes of the year at the end of the year, drop a comment. Let us know. This one will surely be in there.
All right. Next
Either
up,
way, yeah.
Either way.
Arizona Cardinals.
3, 2, 1.
Oh wait, shoot.
Whoa.
Sorry. B.
Wow.
A B C.
I think they are far better than the Rams, in my opinion.
Whoa. No.
I think they are better than the Rams.
What? No.
Offensive, yeah. On the offensive, side of the ball, I feel like 100%. I get the Rams have a good defense, but in my opinion, I don't know. I just feel like I don't think that's gonna be enough.
Their big signings were locker room signing guys where they're going to be an influence and not on the football field.
they
Like
just
AJ
seem
Green
average
and
to me,
JJ
too.
Watt, they're just older.
Yeah, they just
I
seem average
mean,
to
Well,
me.
J-
You don't
Yeah.
think JJ Watt's gonna do much?
I don't.
He gets
He's
hurt
healthy,
every year.
He'll get hurt.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
but
if he stays healthy though.
he
I-
could help.
he
I mean,
won't.
but I think he's out of his prime nowadays. But like,
I don't know. In my opinion, I'm looking at their offense as a possible next powerhouse offense.
Yeah.
So, like I said,
DeAndre?
if the Titans are in the A tier, I need to put the Cardinals in
Yeah.
A tier.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know
how
how
I'm
much of a
looking at it.
running game they're gonna have.
All right. Well, between all, it's going to end up in B,
B.
tier for
Yep.
the Cardinals.
Next up, we have the Buffalo Bills. Bills
Hold on
Mafia.
now.
Where you at?
Hold on now.
Where you at, Bills Mafia?
You think they showed up?
They always show up.
Right?
They better show up, especially after what I'm about to do. 3, 2, 1, bam. S. Super Bowl champion, ladies and gentlemen, Buffalo Bills.
Wow.
Get excited, Bills Mafia.
Spoiler.
Okay.
Spoiler to nothing.
I was listen.
I thought about it.
I was too.
if I didn't want to only put one team from each conference in the S tier, they would be the next team that I'd put in the S tier. But like I said, I want to keep them down to just two, and I think I think you could be right. I think you could be looking at the next Super Bowl champions in the Buffalo Bills.
It could be, but can they win against people like the Chiefs?
I think
Yeah.
they're going to build into the hype. Like, they're not used to being in this position. The Chiefs have been there for a few years already, and that all that like build up and momentum. I feel like it's gonna put them over the top, man. Like, I feel good about the Bills this year.
I agree.
They're gonna be nice.
Next up, Seattle Seahawks. 3, 2, 1.
B.
B.
Well, C.
You said C.
I said
B.
C.
I said B.
I was between
Oh,
B and
C.
C.
Why did you say C?
I don't know. Last season, I just feel like they got figured out, kind of fell off. Their defense is meh. So I don't know. Tough division.
They lost their best cornerback.
Yeah.
The rest of their cornerbacks.
Yeah.
What do you think, DJ?
I think they're a great team.
You think they're a great
I
team?
think they're gonna shock us this year. I think.
I mean, they would have to win at least 13 games to shock us.
I think they might do it.
Then you have them at A then.
No, because they would have to shock us to do that. I know they're capable of B tier stuff.
DK Metcalf, real deal.
Dude,
Top
Banky?
5?
come on. Not right now, but definitely capable. Top 10.
This year, they're arguably in the best division in the league.
Yeah.
Think they're going to be able to pull it out with the teams that they have to face twice?
Yes. Russell.
I don't.
Russell is.
You can't root against them.
You can't root
Yeah.
against him. Like,
DK Metcalf.
dude,
yeah.
he is.
Tyler
just
Lockett's
something else.
good. Chris Carson, I mean, he can't stay healthy.
The
Yeah.
amount of times they
a
got
lot of
scorched in
backs.
their secondary last
Yeah, their
year.
defense is not
That's what they need to work on. But that's why I have them in B tier.
That's
They
exactly
have
why
their
I did it.
defense figured out. I think they're A tier all day.
Yeah.
All right, it's a B.
Oh, B.
Up next, we have the New York Jets.
Is this another one we just get over with real quick, or
Wait. Yeah.
maybe not? Maybe not. See what people have to say. You good over there, TJ?
Thinking about it. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Yeah,
F.
I knew this was gonna happen. Look. Yeah, but you never know.
What? Like, why not an F?
Just a little bit of faith.
Like
Like
F.
in Zach Wilson, like their rookie quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't know, dude.
I tell you what, I know, and it's not going to be pretty for the Jets.
No.
They're not gonna win the Super Bowl. They're not gonna make the playoffs,
Yeah.
but they just might put a smile on
New
some
coach,
mediocre
They're
face.
staff.
not. They're not going to win more than 4 games.
Yeah. I might sound like a broken record here, but Zach Wilson is not the answer.
Hey, and remember, New York, where players' careers come to die.
It's true.
You heard it here first. Last but not least, Ruh-roh. Save one of the goodies for last, in my opinion.
The Patriots.
How could you root against the Patriots, you know?
I'll show you in a second.
The Flagate.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Bam.
D.
D.
Said C.
C. It's very hard to do this, but they got rid of Cam Newton. I feel like they're just ready to get a high draft pick and kind of move on.
It's possible.
The
They're gonna
Patriots,
tank anyway.
that's another thing. The Patriots, nobody realizes with all the Super Bowls that they've won have been one of the worst drafting
Oh, yeah.
teams
Definitely. Yeah.
over the past 10 years. Like, they can't hit on anybody.
And now that they don't have the GOAT Tom Brady, they're quickly being solved. Like they're quickly being
Yeah.
figured out, hey, it was Tom.
Now, let's just say it. This could be one that we look back on. This could be one of the worst takes.
Yeah.
They normally always find a way to at
I
least,
think
you
they
know.
could beat the Jets. They could
Yeah.
beat the Dolphins.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think they have a chance. I'm not counting them out.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. This is our tier list for the upcoming season. I guess we'll take a look at this, at the end of the season and see how good we look or how bad we look.
Probably bad normally.
Yeah.
I mean, there'll be some good, a
some
little
bad.
sprinkle,
We'll
a good
see.
little sprinkle of bad in there.
Let us know your thoughts. How does it compare to your list? What would you change? Anything higher? Anything lower?
Yeah.
Don't hate on us too much.
Don't forget to check out our Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. All the links are down in the description. That wraps it up for the Football 2022 NFL season tier list.
If you have not subscribed yet, it's a brand new channel. We would greatly appreciate it. Like I said, it is our passion to do this, and all the support we could get from the bottom of our hearts would mean a lot. So
Indeed.
will be pretty awesome. More videos to come very, very soon. Probably today, maybe. You'll probably see another one. So look forward to that. Week
Keep
1
those
coming up.
notifications on.
Turn them on, please. Ding them up, baby.
Oh, yeah.
All right, boys, we're going to end things here. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys very soon, and peace.